have the chain hooked between 2 points, like let's say on a spline, and you use one point as the end location where the end point of the chain is anchored, and then have it have physics enabled so that it drapes over another object, and then during like a pulley system, so that it's pulled taut, then you should be able to control the looping when it comes up, as long as you have it stuck within a finite space. Just like in real life, you know how a chain would be pulled up. But I want to see if there is actually an example of that. Might be under physical animation. We'll find out. See, that's physics. Fire single impulse. Blocking volumes. Physics constraints, that might be helpful. Angular motors might be helpful. Okay, let's check. So this little project is actually pretty cool. It gives you all kinds of physics objects that you can do stuff with. Whee! And this is in the content examples. It's just a physics thing. As you can see, this is actually one of my favorite parts because it's just the noodle. It's the fun noodle. Whee! And I love that that's going to be on the VOD later. It's just, whee! Me acting like a 6-year-old. Okay. Throw that. And as you can see, this is the blocking volume thing. This, physics constraints. So, as you can see, there's a constraint on this that is preventing it from moving anywhere that you don't want it to. And I think this is kind of what you're going to need. You're going to need to set up a physics constraint on the, at very least, the end of your chain, so that it is locked into a specific position for curling or something like that, maybe. And then determine which ways it can go. Yes, I know, Victor. Not everyone loves Blender. I love Blender. But yeah, this might be similar to what you're looking for. I don't know though for certain. I think this is the breakable one. Yeah, which you can now pull, and then this one. Okay, that might be it. Let me check. Oh, not project. Let me try physical animation, maybe? No, that's not it. Animation, math hall, network features, media matinee, materials, level design, level streaming, scripting. Okay, so you do have a constraint on the top chain link. Good. Because that's definitely, I think, part of it. Ooh, maybe. I know cloth is different than other physical objects, but might be able to get at least an idea of what we're doing here. Need. No, that's skeletal mesh. I need the physical material, miscellaneous. Where are all my physics stuff? There's got to be another thing, unless they took it out, which would suck, but at the same time, I suppose, you know, it's just one of those things. Your ball and chain is a skeletal mesh, not that it must be. If you could, and if you feel comfortable with it, send me the asset, and I can try to test it out on stream if you like. If you're comfortable with it. If not, perfectly fine. I absolutely won't ask you to do something you're not comfortable with. but I might be able to take a look. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to spend a lot more time actually looking into this right now because I don't have any objects readily available to test this out. Yeah, if you could just send me the if you can just send the FBX, I'll be happy to import it into the editor and sit here and we can play with it for a little bit. Hey, 5 is more than 0, sir. I I don't go for bulk. I go for quantity or quality, and you guys are quality. Good peoples. Besides, I'm not getting paid for this, so as long as I'm helping one person, I'm happy. Whee. What do I know about lighting? It depends on what you're looking for. I know roughly how to set up lighting. I know very few lighting concepts, and I know where to point you in the right direction to learn different things about lighting or how to troubleshoot if you are having problems. Especially if you are experiencing a bug, I can tell you exactly where to go to start trying to debug and find out what's going on. Okay, let's move that to my desktop real quick because I don't like things being in my download folder. Let's see. Someone in Slack is having a problem with foliage lighting. Ooh, now foliage I know quite a bit about. That's actually one of my specialties. But what is the specific error that he's getting? Like what is going on that he's having trouble with? Because there are a few kind of things about foliage that can be a bit weird, especially depending on how he's going about it. Now, okay, right. Import. Desktop. Ball and chain. Boop. Okay, import mesh, import a skeletal. Indirect lighting cache. Okay, now that's not a term I'm familiar with. Let's just do import all for now. Okay. Let's have a look at this thing. Okay. Lighting cache. Okay, so I'm going to do the ball and chain first, and then I'm going to look at this foliage thing and see if I can help out with it. So let's pull this up first. Mesh details. Physics asset. Ball and chain physics asset. Okay. Now let's have a look at what's going on here. So if I hit simulate, right now it just kind of crumples. Cool. Exactly what I would expect. So let's see. Boom, 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 do, do, do. Now I do not know too much about this. Unfortunately, I wish I knew more. And I've been meaning to learn more about this. I just really haven't had much time to dedicate. Properties. CCD. Let's see. Kinematic. So What's it translate? No, that's just... Whoa. Hey, buddy. So that was not the correct answer. No. Let's go back to default. Okay. See, it shouldn't be doing that. That's control right. Yeah, these are all wonky. So basically what you're wanting to do, and obviously, obviously this is not set up the way you probably have it already. Let's do that. So I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Okay. Come on, camera. Work with me, not against me. So this, you want it to like wrap around in a circle. Set mask scale to 200. Okay, so don't care if it wraps. You just want it all bunched up by the root. Okay. Well, that's... Linear dampening, angular. Has to look like it's being hauled up. So like, if, let's say it grabbed it right here, you want it to look like it's being pulled like that. Where it's down here and then it pulls up. Or you want it to look like someone's, like if it, stupid fucking, yeah, bingo. Okay, cool. So, how would I go about that? Most likely what I would probably try to do at that point is, because each of these is going to be a bone. Yeah, so you got your bones here. You can name them. And what I would probably do is run a timeline that literally just takes this bone after the physics is simulated and pulls it up. Make it look like it's actually being dragged. I don't know if you can do that in Blueprints. I should be able to. So let's go to Blueprints real quick. Boom, skeletal mesh. It may even be something that you end up needing to animate in another program and then bringing over. I don't think so. Simulate physics. So let's make sure that this is correctly working. Move this off to the side. Simulate. Why are you not simulating physics? And the editor may have just crashed on me. Let's find out. Keep in mind this is an old 476. And yep, there it goes. Ooh, what was the crash? Code first